These are the starters for the 38th all-time men's basketball game between these two institutions of higher learning. First for our guests, from the Magnolia capital of the Sooner State, Durant, Oklahoma, the Southeastern Oklahoma State Savage Storm, 13-6 overall, 10-4 in the GAC. Kelly Green is their head coach in his 12th season with a record of 180 and 147. Starting at the guards, Brennan Burns, 5'10 sophomore, Bethany, Oklahoma, 14.7 points, 3.4 rebounds, 4.9 assists, 1.8 steals. Cody Cluette, a 6'5 graduate student from San Marcos, California, 11.9 points, 4.8 rebounds, 2.2 assists. R.J. Weeks, 6'4 sophomore, Kingston, Oklahoma, 6.9 points, 2.6 rebounds, 1.9 assists. And Jet Sternberger, 6'1 junior, Kingfisher, Oklahoma, 19.2 points, 4.8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.7 steals. The forward for Southeastern Oklahoma State is Kyle Leslie, a 6'7 junior from Australia, 11.5 points and 6.6 rebounds. Now the starters for the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys, 11-9 overall, 9-5 in the GAC. Mark Downey in his 7th season has a record of 105-81. In his 16th season overall, he is 271 and 187. Nathan Kennedy is the lead assistant, joined on the staff by Marcus Pillow and Brent Bennett. Starting at the guards, Andre Lavelle, 6'2 sophomore, Canton, Ohio, 10.3 points, 4.6 rebounds, 3.3 assists. Talon Peter, 6'4 sophomore from Russellville, 14 points, 5.2 rebounds, 1.7 steals. B.J. Johnson, 6'3 sophomore, El Dorado, 5.6 points and 4 rebounds per ball game. The forwards for Arkansas Tech are Tommy Camarade, a 6'8 sophomore from Buford, Georgia, 8.6 points and 3.8 rebounds per game, and Nico Gosnell, a 6'9 senior from Lone Tree, Iowa, 6.9 points and 3.5 rebounds. It's the Wonder Boys and the Savage Storm from Tucker Coliseum in Russellville at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We will step aside for 1 minute plus a station ID and then come back with the opening tip. This is Arkansas Tech basketball. Back with you at the Alathus Realty broadcast position with the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys getting set to take on the Southeastern Oklahoma State Savage Storm. Arkansas Tech leads the all-time series 21-16, including an 86-77 win at Southeastern Oklahoma State back on January the 5th. The Wonder Boys shot a season-high 58% from the field in that win, and in the process snapped Southeastern Oklahoma State's 3-game win streak in the series. It was Arkansas Tech's first win at Durant since November 18th of 2017. Last year at Russellville, Southeastern Oklahoma State came here and defeated the Wonder Boys 75-68. The Savage Storm knocked down 13 three-pointers in that win. They were 13 of 31 from beyond the arc, and Southeastern had a +9 turnover margin in its road win over the Wonder Boys last season. This is definitely a matchup of contrasting styles. Arkansas Tech leans on its defense. The Wonder Boys, top 3 in the conference in scoring defense and field goal percentage defense. Meanwhile, Southeastern Oklahoma State leads the conference in scoring at over 87 points per game. They shoot almost 48% from the field. Also top 3 in the conference in three-point field goal percentage, and they lead the league in three-point field goals made at 11 per game. And so it will definitely be strength on strength when Southeastern Oklahoma State has the basketball. When the Wonder Boys have the basketball, their primary objective today is going to be dealing with the Southeastern Oklahoma State full court press and trying to cut down on the turnovers. The Wonder Boys will wear the big game gold uniforms here this afternoon, trimmed in dark green and white. Southeastern Oklahoma State wearing the Road Royal Blues, trimmed in gold and white. And we are ready for basketball at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Again, for Arkansas Tech, it'll be Andre Lavelle, Talon Peter, B.J. Johnson, Tommy Camarad, and Nico Gosnell. For Southeastern Oklahoma State, it is Brennan Burns, Cody Cluett, R.J. Weeks, Kyle Leslie, and Jet Sternberger. Gosnell against Leslie for the opening tip, which is controlled by Southeastern Oklahoma State. And East Central University transfer Brennan Burns will bring it up for the Savage Storm. He dribbles on the left wing, gives it out front for R.J. Weeks. Weeks had 11 points at Harding on Thursday night. Left wing to Leslie. Three-pointer is short for Leslie. And it's news when Kyle Leslie misses a three these days. Over his last 2 games, 16 of 26 from three-point range. On the other end, Talon Peter misses a three, and Brennan Burns collects the defensive rebound for Southeastern. Ahead for Jet Sternberger. He stops on the right side. They swing it left side and hand it off to R.J. Weeks. Weeks dribbles right, pass to the right wing for Cody Cluett. They swing it back to Leslie on the left side. Man-to-man defense for Arkansas Tech. Drive by Burns, bounce pass to Weeks, and on the layup try, Weeks is fouled. He will shoot 2 free throws. The foul in Arkansas Tech is against B.J. Johnson, his first, team foul number 1, and R.J. Weeks to the free throw line, where so far this season, Weeks is 27 of 36, 75%. In his 3rd year with the Savage Storm, a career 67% free throw shooter. Weeks makes the first one, appearing in his 69th game for Southeastern, came in with 400 career points. The Savage Storm as a team shooting almost 77% from the free throw line this season. That leads the Great American Conference. Weeks makes them both, 19-15 to go in the first half. And Southeastern Oklahoma State leads it 2-0. The made free throws give them a chance to set up their full court press. The Wonder Boys beat it. Into the front court, a pass for Talon Peter. He circles around at the free throw line. Now to Camarad. Camarad drives, feeds Gosnell. Layup up and good for Nico Gosnell. Gosnell coming off a 5-point, 8-rebound performance against East Central on Thursday. And he ties the score at 2. Right side, Brennan Burns with it for Southeastern. Burns had 20 points against Harding on Thursday. His 5th game with 20 or more points this season. Burns will try a 3. It is good from left of center at the top of the key for Brennan Burns. And Southeastern Oklahoma State, which as we said leads the conference in three-point field goals made at 11 per game, gets its first tray of today's contest. The Savage Storm leads 5-2. Gosnell will work on Sternberger in the low post, feeds to Camarad cutting to the basket. Tommy lays it up and in. Tommy Camarad with the layup. 18-18 to go, first half. 5-4 Southeastern. Bounce pass for Weeks. He lays it up and in off the feed from Kyle Leslie. Weeks has 4 points. Southeastern leads 7-4. 18:05 to go in the first half. Camarad with it in the backcourt. Bounce pass over to Talon Peter. Peter will dribble on Cluett and get it over the timeline. Feed to the right wing for B.J. Johnson. Out it goes to Andre Lavelle. Lavelle goes right. Hand off to B.J. Johnson. He passes left wing for Talon Peter. Shot clock at 10. Gosnell flashes out high, makes a catch, passes right wing for Camarad. Camarad dribbles left, throws it out left wing for Lavelle. 2 on the shot clock. Andre drives, and as the shot clock is expiring, he lays it up and in. Andre Lavelle's first 2 points of the game cut the Southeastern lead to 7-6. Andre had 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists against East Central on Thursday. It was the 5th time in the last 6 games that he has reached double figures in scoring. Leslie with it at the post for Southeastern, working on Andre Lavelle. They swing it back out around the perimeter for Sternberger. He drives and dishes for Weeks. Weeks gives to Burns. Burns will try another 3. This one is too strong. And Andre Lavelle with the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. We've played 3 minutes. Wonder Boys down by 1. Lavelle goes to the left elbow, picks up his dribble, throws it out to Talon Peter. Peter goes right, hands it off to Camarad. Camarad tries a three. It is too strong. Defensive rebound by Southeastern Oklahoma State's Cody Cluette, a transfer from St. Catherine's, where he averaged 16 points per game last year. Three-pointer on the way and good by Cluette. Cluette drains the three from the top of the key. It is his 39th three-pointer of the season. He is a 38% shooter from beyond the arc. And Southeastern leads 10-6. The Savage Storm 2 out of 4 from beyond the arc so far. Over the timeline come the Wonder Boys. Camarad ahead to B.J. Johnson. Now Talon Peter with the basketball. He goes to the right side. Hands it off to Lavelle. Lavelle drives. Left-handed layup is short. Defensive rebound, Leslie. Outlet pass for Jet Sternberger. One-on-one on Peter. Goes to the rim. Misses the layup. Defensive rebound, B.J. Johnson. Great transition defense by Talon Peter to force the miss without fouling. Now the Wonder Boys will give it right back, though, on an errant pass by Andre Lavelle that goes into the backcourt. And Arkansas Tech commits its first turnover, and there's timeout on the floor. 15:52 to go, first half. Southeastern Oklahoma State 10, Arkansas Tech 6. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. You're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings and walls, and don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business. Not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
15 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the first half, and very good to see Wes Harris in the ball game for Arkansas Tech, a 6'7" junior forward from Phoenix, Arizona, averaging 9.4 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 1.2 blocked shots per game. Did not play against East Central on Thursday. Very good to see Wes back on the floor. He is a difference maker on both ends for the Wonder Boys. Also in is Cade Schaefer, a 6-foot sophomore guard from Russellville, 3.8 points, 1.2 rebounds, 1.3 assists. Left wing, R.J. Weeks gets a look at three. It is short. Defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech by Wes Harris. So it's Wes Harris, Andre Lavelle, Talon Peter, Tommy Camarad, and Cade Schaefer, the five on the floor for Arkansas Tech. Southeastern Oklahoma State man-to-man defensively. Cade Schaefer had a career-high 17 points against Southeastern when these two teams met in Durant earlier this season. Brennan Burns deflected the pass. It went off the official, and Burns able to pick up the loose ball and go score. Coach Downey is saying the official was standing out of bounds and thus was not part of the floor. If he's standing in bounds, then he is part of the floor. But Coach Downey arguing the official was out of bounds when the ball bounced off of him, but the official did not make that call, and so Brennan Burns able to take it in for the easy layup. Camarad misses the jumper, and Kyle Leslie has the defensive rebound for Southeastern. Ahead to Sternberger. Catch and shoot for three. No good from the right corner. Long rebound controlled for Arkansas Tech by Talon Peter. Talon goes in 1-on-2 against Burns and Leslie and draws the foul. It'll be the Wonder Boys basketball on the baseline. The pushing foul on Southeastern is called on Kyle Leslie. It is Leslie's first personal foul. Team foul number 1. In for Southeastern Oklahoma State, Landon Condiff, a 6'3" freshman guard from Gainesville, Texas, 10.2 points per game. He's top 10 in the league in three-point field goal percentage and three-pointers made. Inbound for Camarad. He misses from the right baseline, fights for and gets his own rebound, goes back up and misses again. Now it's Kyle Leslie out of there with the defensive rebound for Southeastern Oklahoma State. Savage Storm with the ball and a 12-6 lead. Another new face in for Southeastern is Aaron Jacob. His layup try rejected by Camarad. Defensive rebound, Arkansas Tech. Into the front court come the Wonder Boys. Pass way out high for Cade Schaefer. Camarad hobbled a little bit. He's called for a substitute. Feed down low for Talon Peter, and a reach-in foul called on Brennan Burns of Southeastern. It is Burns first, team foul number 2, and now Camarad will check out, replaced by Darrell Roberts. Roberts is a 6'7" senior forward from Dallas, Texas, 7.3 points and 2.5 rebounds. Inbound pass deep to the right wing for Andre Lavelle, throws it across to Schaefer. Cade Schaefer, one dribble, then a pass to Roberts. Roberts' left-handed dribble drive into the paint, 8-foot shot, up, no good. Defensive rebound for Southeastern Oklahoma State by Aaron Jacob, a 6'8" freshman forward from Austin, Texas. Jacob averages 7 points, 3.2 rebounds. Layup up and good for Sternberger. 13:49 to go in the first half. Southeastern leads 14-6. Once upon a time, Jet Sternberger set and still holds the Great American Conference record for points in a game with 55. He did that last season against Arlington Baptist. This year, Sternberger averages 19.2 points per game, third in the conference. Right side, Andre Lavelle. Left-handed dribble drive into the paint, gets to the cup and lays it in. Andre Lavelle's got 4 points and 2 rebounds, 13:19 to go until the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show. And Southeastern's lead is 6 at 14-8.
Get a stop here.
Sternberger dribbles up to the wing, gives it back in the corner for Condiff. His three-pointer rattles out, and Wes Harris grabs the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys bring it back up. The Wonder Boys have missed 6 of their last 7 field goal tries. Left wing Roberts dribbles right, passes to Schaefer. Cade drives, gets inside the free throw line, kicks it out to Peter. Talon dribbles right, passes on the wing for Lavelle, fakes the three, shuffled his feet. Traveling violation on Arkansas Tech. And the Wonder Boys have given the basketball away 3 times, while Southeastern Oklahoma State has yet to commit a turnover. Kyle Leslie is out for the Savage Storm. He is replaced by Robert Briley, a 6'4" freshman forward from Wright City, Oklahoma. Briley averages 4.9 points and 3.8 rebounds. Brennan Burns brings it into the front court for Southeastern. Brennan Burns, Jet Sternberger, Robert Briley, Aaron Jacob, and Landon Condiff are the 5 for the Savage Storm. B.J. Johnson, Cade Schaefer, Darrell Roberts, Wes Harris, Andre Lavelle for Tech. Three-pointer no good for Jacob. Offensive rebound Condiff, he puts it home. Condiff scores from the left block. Briley turned his ankle now. 12:21 to go in the first. And Southeastern doubling Arkansas Tech up at 16-8. Andre Lavelle defended by Condiff. Goes left, bounce pass in the wing for Schaefer. Back to Lavelle in the corner. Andre drives, gets into the lane, feeds it for Harris. Harris couldn't handle it as Briley got a hand in between. It goes off Harris out of bounds. And Arkansas Tech with its 4th turnover. It'll be Brennan Burns to bring it into the front court. Burns, 9th in the league in scoring. He leads the conference in assists and assist to turnover ratio. He's 12th in the conference in field goal percentage, tied for 3rd in steals. Just an entirely different player from the one we saw the last 2 years at East Central University. He has dramatically stepped up his game for the Savage Storm. Feed down low for Jacob. A reach-in foul committed by Darrell Roberts of Arkansas Tech. It is Darrell's first, team foul number 2, and there's timeout at Tucker Coliseum. 11 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the first half. Southeastern Oklahoma State 16, Arkansas Tech 8. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we take a 1-minute break. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Fleet Tire Point S, yes, stand for service, selection, and sales. Fleet Tire knows the importance of a handshake and the significance of a referral. Never change. Fleet Tire Point S, you'll still find the same local owners, friendly service, and guarantees on warranties. Fleet Tire Point S consistently offers unparalleled service and quality tires to fit every budget. Because you, customer, always a top priority. Fleet Tire Point S. So come by today and experience the Fleet Tire Point S difference. No stress. Point S.
Mr. Brake and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change superstop at 1415 East Main Street, has the best brand name oils like Mobil 1, Castrol, Motorcraft, Rotella, and Quaker State without breaking the bank. Plus, special to save even more. Come by 1415 East Main Street when you need an oil change or repair work from your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on. Mr. Brake and Lube, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
Arkansas Tech with 4 turnovers in the last 5 minutes and 44 seconds, and the Wonder Boys have missed 6 of their last 7 field goal tries. As a result, Southeastern Oklahoma State, shooting 43% from the field, has been able to build a 16-8 lead. Brennan Burns with the basketball for the Savage Storm, out to Sternberger for three. It is short. Defensive rebound. Tommy Camarad poked away, though, by Briley. Aaron Jacob gathers the loose ball for Southeastern Oklahoma State, and he is fouled. It'll be 2 free throws for Jacob. The foul on Arkansas Tech is the first. Well, the scoreboard showing it on Cade Schaefer. TK over on the PA's got it against Tommy Camarad. Nothing against TK, but for right now, I'm going to go with the live stats until somebody tells me otherwise. Cade Schaefer with his first.
I saw the official have a number 2.
Okay, that helps.
So it must have been 12.
That helps. Aaron Jacob made the first free throw. He makes the second one. Jacob, a 78% free throw shooter. And Southeastern Oklahoma State's lead is into double figures for the first time at 18-8 with 11 and a half minutes to go in the first half. Right side, B.J. Johnson passes top of the key for Nico Gosnell. Gosnell, Schaefer, Johnson, Camarad, and Peter are the 5 for the Wonder Boys. Johnson in the lane, 6-footer, no good. Whistle foul on the Savage Storm. Jet Sternberger, the guilty party, his first. Team foul number 3. And B.J. Johnson to the A Better Way Realty free throw line for 2 shots. B.J. is 17 of 22 at the free throw line since December the 17th. Overall this season, he is shooting 72% from the line, makes the first one. He will have one more try. First point for the Wonder Boys in over 2 minutes. Several changes for the Savage Storm will reset their lineup when they go back on offense momentarily. 11:15 to go in the half. Second free throw try for B.J. Johnson is no good. Rebound tipped out by Talon Peter, but controlled by Southeastern's R.J. Weeks. R.J. Weeks, Landon Condiff, Cody Cluette, Kyle Leslie, and Jet Sternberger are the 5 for the Savage Storm. They lead by 9 after 9 minutes of basketball in Russellville. Kyle Leslie passes in the corner for Condiff. Condiff's layup try blocked by Gosnell. Second try by Sternberger, also blocked by Gosnell. Rebound Arkansas Tech, 3-on-1. Alley-oop is unsuccessful as the pass was behind Peter. Cleared for Southeastern by Weeks. Ahead to Sternberger. Sternberger gives it out to Weeks. Back to Sternberger. He goes left. They swing it to Condiff on the wing. Bounce pass into the post for Cluette, or should say for R.J. Weeks. Weeks drives the baseline. Out to Condiff, 13 to shoot. Condiff down the left baseline, defended by Schaefer. Passes out to Cluette. On, it goes to Weeks for 3, too strong. Defensive rebound by B.J. Johnson of Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys doing a good job defensively, holding Southeastern to 33% shooting from the floor. Schaefer tries a 3, it's off to the right. Rebound, Southeastern Oklahoma State. Sternberger got it, hands it off to Kyle Leslie. Ahead for Cluette. Cluette drives into the painted area, leans in, shot blocked, out of bounds by Nico Gosnell. The Savage Storm will keep it with 23 on the timer. Sternberger gets a breather. He is spelled by Brennan Burns. And R.J. Weeks will make the inbound pass for Southeastern, gets it into Burns. Burns wants to drive the baseline, throws it out opposite corner for Weeks. Three-pointer is too strong. Nico Gosnell has the defensive rebound. Southeastern just 2 of 11 from three-point range so far. Cade Schaefer passes on the wing for B.J. Johnson. Johnson out to Camarad. Camarad drives the left side of the lane. Kicks it out to Schaefer. On to Talon Peter. Three-pointer short. Rebound. Kyle Leslie almost tipped it in the wrong basket, and he banked it off the glass to Brennan Burns. Burns the other way. Gives to Leslie. A little bunny hop there by Kyle Leslie, and they call him for traveling. Southeastern Oklahoma State commits its first turnover. The basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech with 9:29 to go until the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show. Southeastern Oklahoma State in the lead, 18-9. There's been one tie that came at 2 apiece. Otherwise, Southeastern Oklahoma State has been in the lead throughout the early stages of this game. Wonder Boys beat the press, leads to a wide open 3 for Talon Peter, and he got it. Talon Peter with the Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer from deep in the right corner. It cuts the Southeastern lead to 18-12, and then the Savage Storm in too big of a hurry on the counterattack. They throw it away on their offensive end on the baseline. Now the Wonder Boys will trigger it in against full court pressure. Into Cade Schaefer. Schaefer guarded by R.J. Weeks. Trying to get it over the timeline. They run a blitz at Schaefer. He passes ahead to Camarad. Camarad over the timeline. Hands it back to Cade Schaefer. Schaefer gives at the high post for Wes Harris, who replaced Nico Gosnell a moment ago. Now B.J. Johnson with it, tries to feed the post, batted away by Leslie. Johnson able to save the loose ball for the Wonder Boys. Now left-handed dribble drive for Johnson all the way to the rim. Layup is too strong. Rebound, Johnson gets his own. Putback try, no good. I'm not sure any of that drew iron. Wes Harris misses the putback try. And finally, the defensive rebound cleared for Southeastern Oklahoma State by Cody Cluette. Savage Storm into the front court. Brennan Burns defended by Schaefer. Backs him down into the lane. Falls down with the basketball. And that's a traveling violation. 3 turnovers in rapid succession for the Savage Storm after they committed 0 turnovers in the first 10 minutes of this game. And the Wonder Boys get it back. Cade Schaefer checks out. Darrell Roberts is in. It's Darrell Roberts, Andre Lavelle, Talon Peter, B.J. Johnson, and Wes Harris for Arkansas Tech. For Southeastern, it's Cody Cluette, Brennan Burns, R.J. Weeks, Landon Condiff, and Kyle Leslie. They foul Talon Peter in the full court press. Blocking foul on the Savage Storm is team foul number 4, and the first personal foul on Landon Condiff, or the first personal foul if you prefer. Either way, it works either way, doesn't it, Kelly?
I think that you had it just right.
Either way,
Spot on.
inbound pass for Andre Lavelle. Lavelle guarded by Brennan Burns. 24 on the shot clock. Wes Harris sets a high ball screen. Lavelle goes left, throws it out to Peter for 3. It is short, no good. Rebound out of bounds on the baseline, and it'll stay with Southeastern Oklahoma State. 8 minutes and 10 seconds, or should say stay with Arkansas Tech, my apologies. 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first half. Southeastern leading 18-12, and the Wonder Boys in possession. Wonder Boys have had a tough time finding the range early on. Arkansas Tech, 5 of 19 from the field, 26%. Inbound pass gets to B.J. Johnson out near midcourt. And now the Wonder Boys will set up a half-court set. Shot clock at 12. Andre Lavelle penetrates, throws it out to Roberts. On to B.J. Johnson, 16-footer from the left side, up and good for B.J. Johnson. Nice ball movement leads to the wide-open jumper.
Wide open.
And B.J. Johnson cashes it in to pull the Wonder Boys back to within 4 of the lead. Arkansas Tech has scored the last 6 points. Southeastern hasn't scored in almost 4 minutes. Cody Cluette changes that with a layup and a foul, and he'll shoot 1 free throw when we come back. The foul on Arkansas Tech is on B.J. Johnson, his 2nd, the team's 4th, and there's timeout at Tucker Coliseum. 7 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the first half. Southeastern Oklahoma State 20, Arkansas Tech 14 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. It's a 1-minute break. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
ABC Children's Academy is currently enrolling with 14 locations in Pope, Johnson, and Yell County. ABC provides all-day child care, as well as a variety of enrollment options for families, including Arkansas Better Chance for ages 3 to 5, plus more. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info, and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person, or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world one student at a time.
Folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, I want to take a moment not only to thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family full house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you. From Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
7 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in the first half. Southeastern Oklahoma State leading the Wonder Boys 20-14. Here with a look at what else is going on around the Great American Conference is Kelly Davis.
Well, on the men's side, it is East Central 30, Harding 23, 7:53 to go in the first half there. And on the women's side, it is UA Monticello and Southwest Oklahoma tied at 20, 6:49 left to go in the second quarter. And the other women's game, Southern Arkansas 24, Northwest Oklahoma 22, 5:38 to go in the first half there.
Cody Cluette, a 78% free throw shooter, misses the free throw, unable to complete the three-point play wrapped around the under 8 media timeout. And the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech with Southeastern leading by 6. And now we've got a whistle and away from the basketball, a foul against Arkansas Tech. They say Tommy Camarad set an illegal screen. It is his first personal foul. Correction. Well, no, I know why Tom's got him for 2. He thought the earlier one was on Camarad. It actually was on Cade Schaefer. This is just the first foul on Camarad. And the basketball belongs to Southeastern Oklahoma State. Wonder Boys get Camarad out of the game as Wes Harris returns. So it's Wes Harris, Talon Peter, Darrell Roberts, Andre Lavelle, and Cade Schaefer, the 5 on the floor. Dribbling on the left wing, Brennan Burns gives it out to Leslie for 3. It is short. Rebound, Arkansas Tech. Wes Harris able to tip it to Talon Peter. And here come the Wonder Boys down by 6. Left side, Andre Lavelle. Guarded by Sternberger, goes right. Takes it all the way to the wing. Feeds it down low for Wes Harris. Harris backs Clouette down. Spin move, jump hook, up, no good. Lavelle tries to clean it up and does. Andre Lavelle with the tip in from the weak side. 6:55 to go in the half. And the Wonder Boys back within 4. Quick counterattack by Southeastern leads to a foul against Arkansas Tech's Darrell Roberts as he left his feet and came crashing down upon Cody Clouette. No shot on that foul. Coach Kelly Green of Southeastern arguing that Clouette was in the act, but the official disagrees. And it'll be Southeastern Oklahoma State's basketball on the baseline.
Not sure how you can be shooting the ball when somebody's all over you.
It is.
How does that happen?
I have no idea. That's an excellent question, Kelly Davis.
That was a good call.
It was,
a good call.
Well, our lead official here today, Mr. Burris, normally makes a lot of pretty good calls. He's hands down the best official in Great American Conference
We
men's
gave him an
basketball.
easy layup, though, anyway.
Brennan Burns takes the inbound pass and lays it in, so now it's 22-16. 6:38 to go in the first half. And on that Burns layup, it's a 6-point lead again for the Savage Storm. Burns with 7 first-half points. Layup on the other end, good for Cade Schaefer.
Cade.
The Russellville product gets his first 2 points of the game and cuts the Savage Storm lead to 22-18. Drive by Clouette. He throws it away into the Arkansas Tech bench.
Got 2 Russellville products out there right now.
4th turnover for Southeastern Oklahoma State. Aaron Jacob back in for the Savage Storm, replacing Clouette. Also into the game for Arkansas Tech, Jonathan Mercera. His inbound pass is stolen by Southeastern Oklahoma State as R.J. Weeks able to deflect it, and Aaron Jacob made the steal. Jonathan Mercera, a 6'5" freshman guard from Willemstad, Curacao, averaging 1 point and 1.8 rebounds per game. Mercera matriculated at Subiaco Academy here in Arkansas. Brennan Burns, defended by Andre Lavelle. Feed into the post for Leslie. Leslie works on Wes Harris. Jump hook, no good. Weak side offensive rebound, Aaron Jacob, and he lays it in. Second chance points for the Savage Storm. They have 6 of those. And it is 24-18, Southeastern Oklahoma State. 5:37 to go until the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show. Andre Lavelle drives, draws a double team, bounce pass out to Peter for 3. It rattles out, no good. Offensive rebound, Mercera. He gives it back to Talon Peter. He dribbles up to the wing, passes left side for Lavelle. Lavelle guarded by Sternberger. Spin move, left-handed layup, good for Andre Lavelle. Andre is 4 out of 5 from the field. He's got 8 points, 5:13 to go first half. 24-20, Southeastern Oklahoma State.
How about a stop right here?
Wonder Boys staying in it with their defense, holding Southeastern to 38% shooting from the floor so far. Savage Storm came in shooting 48% on the year. Leslie for 3, it's no good. And on the rebound, a whistle and a pushing foul against Southeastern Oklahoma State.
Aaron Jacob, I believe.
The foul on the Savage Storm is the first personal on Aaron Jacob.
I believe he's done that a couple of times. Finally got caught.
Team foul number 5. The basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech. Kyle Leslie checks out for the Savage Storm. He is replaced by Robert Briley. Full court pressure by Southeastern. Mercera throws it ahead to Talon Peter. Talon over the timeline with plenty to spare. Gives to Cade Schaefer. Cade Schaefer, Andre Lavelle, Wes Harris, Talon Peter, and Jonathan Mercera are the 5 for Arkansas Tech. Pass to the left wing for Andre Lavelle. Feeds the post for Wes Harris. Harris goes up with the jump hook. It is short. Defensive rebound for a moment by Jacob. Poked away from him out of bounds by Andre Lavelle. And Southeastern Oklahoma State will maintain possession. The Savage Storm, 9 of 25 from the field thus far, including 2 of 13 from three-point. Arkansas Tech, 9 of 26 from the field, 1 of 6 from the Mr. Break and Lube three-point arc for the Wonder Boys. Right side Burns, bounce pass for Briley cutting to the basket. He's fouled on the way up. Should be 2 shots for Briley. And it will be. Foul on Talon Peter is his first. Team foul number 7 against the Wonder Boys. And Robert Briley to the line for 2 shots. Briley's first trip to the free throw line today. He is a 67% free throw shooter on the season. He had 4 points and a rebound against Harding on Thursday, a game that Southeastern Oklahoma State won 101-90 as the Savage Storm picked up their 5th consecutive win.
You think that's a lot of defense in that game, but probably good shooting.
Yes. And Southeastern coming in had been shooting it very well. 47% from three-point range over the last 3 games for Southeastern. They had connected on 45 of 96 three-point tries in their last 3 games before today. But today, just 2 out of 13 from beyond the arc for the Savage Storm as Briley makes both free throws. And the Savage Storm leads 26-20 with just over 4 minutes to go in the opening half.
You shoot 50% from three-point line, that's good.
Really tough to beat that. Camarad misses from the left baseline. Offensive rebound, Lavelle. Lavelle throws it out to Schaefer. Cade drives, shovels to Gosnell. He runs over the defender.
That's a block. That was a block, yep.
And it is going to be a blocking foul on Southeastern Oklahoma State that will take us to a timeout on the floor. Foul on R.J. Weeks is his first. And there's timeout at Tucker Coliseum. 3 minutes and 49 seconds to go, first half. Southeastern Oklahoma State 26, Arkansas Tech 20 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding, special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
Back with you at the Alathus Realty broadcast position at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. On the road next week in Shawnee on Thursday night for games at Oklahoma Baptist. And the next Saturday afternoon we'll be at the Sawyer Center in Bethany for a doubleheader against Southern Nazarene. Drive by Camarad. And on the layup try, he is fouled. Feed from Talon Peters setting up this opportunity. Blocking foul on Southeastern is against Jet Sternberger. That's 2 on Sternberger. And the team fouls are now even at 7 apiece. And Tommy Camarad will be at the free throw line, shooting 2 from what we know as the A Better Way Realty free throw line. First of 2 on its way and good for Camarad. Tommy, an 87% free throw shooter this year. He had 15 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals in the loss to East Central on Thursday, averaging 18 points per game over his last 4 and shooting 61% from the field over that span. He makes both free throws, 3:45 to go in the half.
He'll come out and take a quick breather.
Southeastern leading 26-22. Nico Gosnell is back in for Arkansas Tech in place of Tommy Camarad. Landon Condiff hands it off to Brennan Burns. Burns goes right, throws it out to Weeks. On to Condiff for 3. Good from the left corner for Landon Condiff. Condiff, 8th in the league in three-point field goal percentage, 10th in the league in three-point field goals made. He's reached double figures in scoring 7 times this year. And his three-pointer makes it 29-22 Southeastern. Now a whistle and an offensive foul against Arkansas Tech. Andre Lavelle called for pushing off with his lead arm. It is Andre's first personal foul. Team foul number 8 due to the nature of the foul. No free throws for Southeastern. But the Savage Storm does get the basketball. And it goes into the books as turnover number 7 for Arkansas Tech. The Wonder Boys -3 on the turnover margin. Arkansas Tech +4 on the rebound margin. Condiff hands it off to Brennan Burns. Burns draws 3 defenders. Back to Condiff. Condiff drives and dishes. Weeks for three. Left corner, no good. Defensive rebound from the weak side by Nico Gosnell. Outlet pass for Jonathan Mercera. Mercera looking for help and finds it in the person of Cade Schaefer. Into the corner for Lavelle. He drives the baseline. Back out to Schaefer for three. That's short. Rebound Southeastern. Taken down by Aaron Jacob.
What we wanted just didn't drop.
2:33 to go in the half. Southeastern 29, Arkansas Tech 22. Hand off to Burns. Burns passes on the wing for Condiff. Three-pointer, too strong. Offensive rebound, Briley. Out to Burns. He had a notion. Passed up the three. He's defended by Mercera. Shot clock at 14. Burns backs it all the way out to midcourt. Briley comes. It's Jacob who sets the ball screen, though. Drive by Burns. Bounce pass to Briley. Bodies hit the floor. A whistle and a foul is called against Arkansas Tech. And Robert Briley is going to need just a moment. Doubled over on the baseline. Foul on Nico Gosnell is his first personal foul. Team foul number 9. So this will be, they're going to give him 2 shots. They're going to say Briley was in the act. So 2 free throws for Briley. Briley, 2 out of 2 at the free throw line so far today, accounting for both of his points. Southeastern, 6 of 7 at the free throw line as a team. First shot up and no good for Briley. Southeastern last year was 24-6 overall, 18-4 in the GAC. They were the regular season Great American Conference champions. They lost point guard Adam Dorsky from that team, as well as Kellen Manick. They both completed their eligibility. They also lost Ante Berzovic, a very promising freshman a year ago for Southeastern. He transferred to the College of Charleston and is now a regular contributor for a team that's been ranked in the top 25 in Division I men's basketball for much of the season. 30-22 as 1 out of 2 at the free throw line for Briley, making the second one. Savage Storm by 8. Left wing, Andre Lavelle gives it out front for Camarade. Pass to the right wing for Peter. Bounce pass for Harris, and there we have a foul on Southeastern Oklahoma State's Robert Briley. Briley called for his first personal foul, team foul number 8. And so this will be a 1-and-1 for Arkansas Tech's Wes Harris. Wes hasn't scored yet today, but he has 3 rebounds. Front end of the 1-and-1 for Wes Harris is good. And Wes, a 53% free throw shooter on the year, earns the opportunity to try again. Harris's first game since last Saturday when he had 8 points and 4 rebounds against Northwestern Oklahoma State. Misses the second one. Aaron Jacob gets the defensive rebound. 1:41 to go first half. Southeastern Oklahoma State with the ball and a 30-23 lead over Arkansas Tech. Savage Storm came in 13-6 overall, 10-4 in the league. Winners of 5 in a row. The Wonder Boys going the opposite way, 11-9 overall, 9-5 in the league. Losers of 3 in a row. Condiff scores a 12-foot jumper from left of the lane for Landon Condiff. And the Southeastern lead is 32-23. Savage Storm have led by as many as 10. Wonder Boys with the basketball, 1:05 to go in the half. Andre Lavelle throws it out to Camarade. On to Schaefer. And his pass off target. The Wonder Boys are going to catch a break. Southeastern Oklahoma State committed the foul. That had all the makings of an Arkansas Tech turnover until the foul. Of course, perhaps the foul is why the pass was off target. That's a possibility.
Condiff gets his second foul.
Team foul number 9, and Wes Harris with another 1-and-1. The front end is good again, as Wes Harris gets his second point of the game. First time these two teams got together back in early January. Harris had 10 points and 5 rebounds. On the season, he is 12th in the league in rebounding and 6th in the conference in field goal percentage and blocked shots. Wes Harris makes both free throws, 32-25. It's Southeastern Oklahoma State with the ball up by 7. Brennan Burns, Aaron Jacob, Robert Briley, R.J. Weeks, and Landon Condiff are the 5 for the Savage Storm. Condiff defended by Andre Lavelle. Passes left side for Burns. Left baseline jumper good from 15 feet for Brennan Burns. 39 seconds left in the half. Savage Storm by 9. And Brennan Burns has 9 points. Wonder Boys over the timeline. Camarade hands it off to Andre Lavelle. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the first half clock. Andre Lavelle guarded by R.J. Weeks. Shot clock at 12. And the Wonder Boys will utilize their use it or lose it timeout. back to the Alathus Realty broadcast position in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball. .1 seconds remaining in the first half. Southeastern Oklahoma State 34, Arkansas Tech 25. Stay with us at halftime. We will take a look at the numbers from the first half. We will take a look around the GAC, get you updated on some Arkansas Tech softball taking place today down in Conroe, Texas. Kelly, what time did that Wonder Boys baseball game start? Did you say 3:30? 5 o'clock today. 5 o'clock today, okay. You can follow live coverage of Wonder Boys baseball later today. Live statistics will be available at ArkansasTechSports.com, assuming the internet's working down at Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas. It's kind of a fancy joint. I bet they've got the internet down there.
they've got it figured out. They will be taking on number 1 ranked North Greenville.
Here in Russellville, Arkansas Tech with the basketball, down by 9 late in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Pass is kicked by Aaron Jacob, and that will give the Wonder Boys a shot clock reset. And so now it'll be the Wonder Boys basketball from the near sideline. Of course, they've changed this. They've changed this rule so much in recent years. Maybe that's not a shot clock reset anymore. I would think it would be. Now the officials are going to talk that over. Robert Burris says that's right. If Robert says it's right, it's right. No, now they've taken the shot clock down. Okay, they've taken it down. That is a shot clock reset. And so the Wonder Boys can hold for the final shot of the half if they want to. 8 seconds left. Hand off to Talon Peter. To Schaefer, he fires up a deep 3. It's no good. I'm not sure that Cade got the memo that the shot clock had reset. There was some confusion on that, and that leads to an air ball. Yep. And now Southeastern gets the ball with 2.8 seconds left. Inbound to Burns, and they will let the final 2 seconds disappear. The halftime score at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville after 20 minutes is the Southeastern Oklahoma State Savage Storm 34 and the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys 25. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 3 minutes, and then we will return with the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show. Southeastern by 9 at the break. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Sell it for top dollar. Jocko's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russell.
Do you need your wisdom or other teeth removed? Do you have a toothache? Are you considering dental implants to replace missing teeth or to help anchor a denture? Be sure to see Dr. Forrest Bale for a no out-of-pocket consultation at Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside has contracted with many insurance companies and has multiple financing options to minimize your out-of-pocket costs. Surgery in a caring, state-of-the-art facility right here in Russellville. Visit their website at lakesideofs.com.
Miller Roofing Company, a family-owned company treating you like family. As a part of the Miller family of employees, Bill Casey has a history in the roofing business.
Well, I grew up in it. I've been doing it full-time 38 years. The Millers are just super people, very honest, hard-working people. It's a family atmosphere. Certainly the best move I've made.
Your friends at Miller Roofing. See them of South Arkansas at Russellville and follow them on Facebook.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Are tree branches threatening your lawn? Or do you have a tree that you just need removed? I have a solution for you. Tree Wise Tree Guns, tree work experts. right in your yard. Just guys climbing and dragging the trees out of it. If you have a tree that needs work, we're looking for a low impact solution to preserve your landscape. Give us a call, 479 222 0793. TreeWise Tree Guys.
Farmers Co-op located in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location. Mike Apples along Mike. It is that time of year when feed is very, very important.
It sure is, and make sure that you got your animals' needs taken care of, protein levels met, and all those things that you look for this time of year.
Farmers Co-op. We're located on East Main at Russellville. Don't forget the Danville location.
Back with you at John E. Tucker Coliseum in Russellville and the Alathus Realty broadcast position, where it is the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show with Southeastern Oklahoma State leading the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys 34-25. Southeastern is 12 of 30 from the field so far. That is 40%, including 3 of 16, 19% from three-point range. And the Savage Storm, 7 out of 9, 78% from the free throw line. Arkansas Tech, 9 of 29, 31% from the floor, including 1 out of 8 from the Mr. Break and Lube three-point arc. The Wonder Boys are 6 out of 8, 75% at the A Better Way Realty free throw line. A slim 21-20 rebounding edge for Arkansas Tech. Southeastern has 5 assists and 4 turnovers. Arkansas Tech, 3 assists and 7 turnovers. Individual leaders, first for Southeastern Oklahoma State, Brennan Burns with 9 points. Landon Condiff has 7 points. 5 points at halftime for Cody Cluette. Aaron Jacob has 4 points, and his 6 rebounds lead all players. R.J. Weeks, 4 points and 3 assists for Southeastern. Robert Briley has 3 points and 2 points at halftime for Jet Sternberger. Arkansas Tech led by Andre Lavelle with 8 points. He is 4 out of 5 from the field. 4 points at halftime for Tommy Camarad. And then with 3 points apiece for Arkansas Tech, it is Talon Peter, B.J. Johnson, and Wes Harris. Nico Gosnell and Cade Schaefer have 2 points apiece for the Wonder Boys. Darrell Roberts and Jonathan Mercera have also appeared in the game. Southeastern Oklahoma State 34, Arkansas Tech 25. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 3 minutes and then return to the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show for a look around the GAC. Southeastern leads by 9. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in. #1 selling Kubota, EX, and L-Series compact tractors. G-Series mowers deliver a quality touch, and sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Deer Road in Russellville.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-style lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old
Son Incorporated reminds you when you need new tires or auto repair, Heinzman and Son has a well-trained staff to treat you like family, and their goal is always on customer service. It's the foundation of their business, which is why so many people in the River Valley call Heinzman and Son their tire shop. Find Heinzman and Son on Facebook, check out their reviews, and call 880-1222 to make an appointment today. Heinzman and Son, serving the River Valley for over 30 years and counting.
This is Todd, market president with Centennial Bank. We're more than just a financial institution. We pride ourselves on being community-focused and connected.
Hi, I'm Carly, Business Development Officer with Centennial Bank. As a lifelong resident of the River Valley, I am proud to be part of a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities.
Supporting our community starts with people like myself and Charlie, who know and love the River Valley area, which is why we're always banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home.
Back with you on the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show with Southeastern Oklahoma State leading Arkansas Tech 34-25. Here to take us on a trip around the Great American Conference is Mr. Kelly Davis.
We're going to go around and come back. How about that?
I like it.
We still have games in the GAC women's division going on right now, and both of these are at halftime. It is UA Monticello 34, Southwest Oklahoma 24. And Northwest Oklahoma leads Southern Arkansas 30-28 at the half. The other finals today was Harding defeating East Central 56-40, and your Golden Suns falling to Southeast Oklahoma today 72-68. So not much movement in the standings on the women's side so far. And the halftime of the men's games. So far, just two in progress. And that is the game here, 34-25, Southeast over Arkansas Tech right now. And East Central has a 41-30 lead over Harding. The other two men's games today will be Southwest Oklahoma at UA Monticello. That will begin at 5 o'clock, as well as Northwest Oklahoma over Southern Arkansas. And all this is because of due to some weather restrictions and concerns. We have a couple of Sunday games, and that is Oklahoma Baptist at Henderson State and Southern Nazarene at Ouachita Baptist. And they played on Friday, and we had three sweeps on Friday. UAM over Northwest Oklahoma, Ouachita over Oklahoma Baptist, and Southern Nazarene over Henderson. All of them were won by both teams in those contests. And in the softball world today, down in Conroe, Texas, as Sam mentioned, the UT Tyler Winter Classic, Golden Suns went 2-0 yesterday. One of those victories was over 18th-ranked Angelo State, 7-3. They also defeated Texas A&M International 5-0. In the first game today, the Suns picked up their first loss of the season, falling to St. Mary's 5-1. And right now, they are in action. They just turned right around and started playing again. And right now, we are in the second inning of their second game. And the Golden Suns have a 1-0 lead over Oklahoma Christian. And in baseball action, the Wonder Boys picked up a win yesterday, 5-0 over Chico State, who has been receiving votes so far this year. And today, they will play again at 5 o'clock against North Greenville, who is the preseason #1 team in the country. So that will be a good start to the season to see where you stand in the national rankings as far as teams go. But if you're looking at the schedule, don't forget, for the Golden Suns, their first home game will be February 24th against Southern Nazarene. And then for the Wonder Boys baseball team, their first home game will be February the 14th. Does that sound familiar? February 14th.
I believe that might be Valentine's Day.
Don't forget.
Yes.
Bring your sweethearts to the baseball game.
I can't think of a better Valentine's Day gift. I think that'll make all the wives and girlfriends in the River Valley very happy.
Oh, you know it will.
I know it will.
And they will be playing a non-conference game against UA Monticello. So come on out, February 14th. It's Sweetheart Day at Tech Baseball. How about that?
And a sweetheart of a guy, Kelly Davis, with that report. Kelly, thank you very much. Here at the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show, we will step aside for 3 minutes and then come back with the second half. Southeastern Oklahoma State 34, Arkansas Tech 25. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, this is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself or drive through one of the automatic car washes. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drains when you can wash Max at Liberty Car Wash? Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
Sort of a hidden gem right here in the Arkansas River Valley. Central Arkansas Surgical Center of Russellville. They're high on the hill at the intersection of Highway 7 and Interstate 40. We're talking quality local surgeons in a variety of capacities who can help you when it comes time for surgery. It's not a hospital. It's a surgical center. Central Arkansas Surgical Center. Inquire today by logging on to centralarkansassurgical.com or call them at 967-1117. Your business's telephone system, alarm system, cabling, or even CCTV aren't up to date. Your business is not secure. Tracer Communications is a one-stop shop for new and existing businesses that value honesty, hard work, and quality solutions. So you can save time and money and focus on your business while they take care of your phone and security systems. And that saves you money and protects your investment. So call your local Tracer Communications at 890-6499 to set up an appointment or visit tracercoms.com for a full list of services today.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville. Some thoughts about your home from Alathus Realty Russellville. Many will tell you spring is the best time to sell. Even considering putting your house on the market, why wait until spring when everyone else is on the market and you have more competition? Why not go on the market now when there's less competition and get more for your home? If you're ready to sell or you know someone who's thinking of selling, get in touch with a professional at Alathus Realty Russellville. Find them on Facebook.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business. Not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
KCJC Dardanelle, Russellville. River Country, KCJC.
Arkansas Tech with the basketball to begin the second half, and on a high post feed to Nico Gosnell. He is pushed from behind and fouled by Kyle Leslie. His second personal foul, team foul number 1 this half. And Arkansas Tech will throw it in from the baseline with 19 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the second half. Southeastern leading 34-25. Spin move, Peter, layup up and good for Talon. Talon Peter with the bucket from the left side of the hoop. He's got 5 points, his second field goal of the day, and the Southeastern lead is 34-27. Into the front court, Brennan Burns nearly lost his dribble, able to kind of shuffle it ahead to R.J. Weeks. Now out to Kyle Leslie. Pass to the left wing for Cluette. Cluette drives, dishes for Sternberger. Out to Leslie. He'll try a three. It is good from the top of the key for Kyle Leslie, who came in 16 of 26 from three-point range over his last two. He had 29 points against Harding on Thursday. Last Saturday, he had a career-high 34 points against Henderson State. And his three-pointer, with 19:14 remaining in the second half, gives Southern Nazarene Southeastern Oklahoma State, I should say, Southeastern Oklahoma State a 37-27 lead over Arkansas Tech, matching the Savage Storm's biggest lead so far. Layup up and good for B.J. Johnson. 18:50 to go in the second half, and it's now 37-29 Southeastern by 8. Into the front court, Brendan Burns. He drives, throws it out to Sternberger. Open look at three. It is short. Defensive rebound, Talon Peter. Peter pushes it, goes to the right wing, cut off by Sternberger. Throws it out to the top of the key for Andre Lavelle. 18:28 to go. Wonder Boys down by 8. Left corner, B.J. Johnson with the basketball. Throws it out to Talon Peter. Jab step right, goes left, spin move in the lane. Leans in, off the window, short. Fights for his own rebound, but Kyle Leslie gets it for Southeastern. Outlet pass for Weeks. Weeks circles around on the left wing. Bad bounce pass headed our way off a deflection by Andre Lavelle. Out of bounds. Last touched, I believe, by Arkansas Tech, or was it? The officials are going to talk it over. And they called a foul. They called a foul on Brennan Burns is the reason for the conversation here.
Yes, he did call a foul for holding.
A loose ball foul on Brennan Burns after the deflection by Andre Lavelle. Burns picks up his second personal foul. Team foul number 2 this half on the Savage Storm. And Tommy Camarad will make the inbound pass for Arkansas Tech. Camarad, along with Andre Lavelle, Talon Peter, Wes Harris, and B.J. Johnson now the 5 on the floor as Harris checks in place of Gosnell. Lavelle drives the left side of the lane, gets to the cup, layup up and good for Andre. They haven't had much of an answer for Andre Lavelle on the dribble penetration today. He's got 10 points on 5 of 6 shooting. Arkansas Tech has scored the last 4 points, and the Southeastern lead is 37-31. 17:45 to go. The right wing, Cody Cluette, defended by Camarad. Drives, left-handed scoop shot, no good. Camarad forced the miss. Talon Peter rebounded it. Now it's 5-on-4 the other way. Peter bounced past the corner for a wide-open Lavelle. Three-pointer is in and out, no good. Talon Peter fights for the offensive rebound, gets it, and then is fouled. The foul on Cody Cluette of Southeastern Oklahoma State. It is his first personal foul. Team foul number 3 on Southeastern. And Lavelle will make the inbound pass from the baseline for Arkansas Tech. 20 on the shot clock. Lobs it out to the top of the key. B.J. Johnson makes the catch. Pass to Lavelle on the right wing. Andre, guarded by Cluette, takes him all the way to the basket. And an offensive foul called on Andre Lavelle, saying he used his shoulder to clear out Cluette.
You see that all the time, though.
Foul on Lavelle is his second. Team foul number 1 this half against Arkansas Tech. Also go into the books as a turnover for the Wonder Boys. Arkansas Tech has now given the basketball away 8 times compared to 5 for Southeastern Oklahoma State. Both of these teams fare well in turnover margin, both in the top 4 in the league in that category. Brennan Burns passes right wing to Sternberger. Now to Cluette. Back to Sternberger. He drives the baseline, lost the handle, got it back, throws it out to Burns. 5 to shoot, fakes the 3, drives, gets downhill, layup up and good for Brennan Burns. 11 points for Burns. And with 16:48 to go, the Southeastern lead is 39-31. Andre Lavelle over half court on the dribble. Defended by R.J. Weeks. Drives and dishes. Talon Peter, three-pointer. Left corner good. Talon Peter with his second Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer of the day. 16 and a half minutes to go. And the Wonder Boys are back within 5. Leslie with the answer. Kyle Leslie hits the 3 from the right wing for Southeastern. Just 8 seconds after Talon Peters' 3 went through, Leslie makes one of his own, and it's back up to an 8-point lead for Southeastern. Kyle Leslie with his second three-pointer. He has 6 points and 6 rebounds. 42-34 Southeastern. High ball screen set by Wes Harris. Lavelle passes right side for Johnson. B.J. dribbles into the lane, throws it out to Talon for 3. Good again for Talon Peter. Back-to-back Mr. Break and Lube three-pointers for Talon Peter. And it's 42-37. The Wonder Boys again within 5. Brennan Burns wants to drive. Throws it out to nobody in particular. Loose ball in the backcourt. Tracked down by Lavelle. Andre lays it in. Andre Lavelle with the steal and the layup off the errant pass. The Wonder Boys are within 3 at 42-39.
Great hustle by Lavelle that time.
Would have been real easy to just let that go as an over and back, but he
You
saw
bet.
the opportunity and cashed it in. Now Leslie misses a three. Rebound Arkansas Tech. Andre Lavelle gives to Peter. Three-pointer to tie is good from the left wing with 15 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Talon Peters' third Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer of the second half has tied the score at 42.
Taylor's doing his job trying to get them free tacos for everybody.
Left corner three by Clouette, good. Cody Clouette with the answer for Southeastern. Both teams heating up from beyond the arc here in the second half. And the Savage Storm goes back in front, 45-42. That stops what was an 8-0 run for Arkansas Tech.
Gotta go. It's a game of runs, isn't it?
Arkansas Tech 3 out of 4 from beyond the arc in the second half. Southeastern 3 out of 5 since halftime. Wes Harris passes right wing to Peter. He'll try again. This one is in and out, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it will belong to Southeastern when we come back. 14 minutes and 28 seconds remaining. Southeastern Oklahoma State 45, Arkansas Tech 42 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. It's a 1-minute break. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
So come by today and experience the Fleet Tire Point S difference. No stress. Point S. Mr. Break and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change super stop at 1415 East Main Street, has the best brand name oils like Mobil 1, Castrol, Motorcraft, Rotella, and Quaker State without breaking the bank. Plus, specials to save even more. Come by 1415 East Main Street when you need an oil change or repair work from your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on. Mr. Break and Lube, and follow Mr. Break and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
14 minutes and 28 seconds remaining. Southeastern Oklahoma State 45, Arkansas Tech 42. Darrell Roberts, B.J. Johnson, Andre Lavelle, Talon Peter, and Wes Harris break the huddle for Arkansas Tech. For Southeastern Oklahoma State, it's Jet Sternberger, Brennan Burns, R.J. Weeks, Kyle Leslie, and Cody Clouette. It'll be Burns to bring it up for Southeastern under the watchful eye of Andre Lavelle. Arkansas Tech's outscored them 17-11 since halftime. Burns passes top of the key for Leslie. He dribbles left, gives to Clouette. Lavelle with the defense on him. Feed to Leslie. Leslie wants to work on Darrell Roberts. Backs him down into the paint, used his left arm to push off, and an offensive foul called on Kyle Leslie. Leslie with his third personal foul. Team foul number 3. Correction, team foul number 4, I should say. And the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech. Inbound pass to midcourt for Talon Peter. Peter drives, layup is up and no good, but an offensive foul is called. Kyle Leslie there to take the charge. That was a bit of a risky play by Leslie. He has 3 fouls, but he takes the charge on Talon Peter. It is Peter's second personal foul. And it'll be R.J. Weeks to make the inbound pass for Southeastern Oklahoma State.
I thought we were getting ready to shoot 2 free throws.
It very easily could have. Brendan Burns over the timeline for Southeastern Oklahoma State. Defended by Darrell Roberts. Passes right side for Sternberger. Now Weeks with it. Feed into the post for Cody Clouette. He dribbles into the lane. Layup is up. Short, no good. Rebound, Arkansas Tech. B.J. Johnson had it. Lost it. Kyle Leslie dives on the loose ball. Gives to Sternberger. Sternberger to the rim. And he is fouled on the way up by Darrell Roberts. Roberts will get his third personal foul. Team foul on Arkansas Tech, number 3. And it'll be 2 free throws for Southeastern Oklahoma State's Jet Sternberger. Sternberger, 4th in the conference in free throw shooting this year at 82%. He had 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists at Harding on Thursday night. It was his 9th game this season with 20 or more points. Another of those came in the first meeting against Arkansas Tech. He had 20 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 5 steals against the Wonder Boys back on January the 5th, a game the Wonder Boys won in Durant by a score of 86-77. Sternberger makes both free throws, 13:36 to go. 47-42 Southeastern. The Savage Storm has scored the last 5 points since Arkansas Tech got it tied up at 42. Andre Lavelle passes left wing for B.J. Johnson. Reversal right side for Lavelle. Gets a pick from Wes Harris. Drives into the painted area, poked away by Sternberger, stolen by Clouette. Clouette ahead to Sternberger. Sternberger on the right wing. Picks up his dribble. Pass deflected, able to get it to Kyle Leslie, though. Leslie with 19 on the shot clock. Passes cross court for R.J. Weeks. Hand off to Burns. Burns dribbles right. Left elbow jumper is up and short. Defensive rebound, Wes Harris of Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys have it down by 5 with under 13 minutes to go. Andre Lavelle throws it out to Roberts. Roberts zips it in the corner for Peter. Three-pointer is no good, off to the left. Rebound, Southeastern Oklahoma State. Jet Sternberger has it. Sternberger over the timeline, goes to the right wing, leaves it with R.J. Weeks. 12:38 to go. Savage Storm looking for their 6th consecutive win. Three-pointer on the way and no good for Clouette. And it's Andre Lavelle who tracks down the defensive rebound deep in the right corner for Arkansas Tech. Lavelle into the front court. Bounce pass in the corner for Johnson. BJ's three is good. BJ Johnson with the Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer. The 4th of the second half of the Wonder Boys. Now a steal by Talon Peter and a chance for the Wonder Boys to take the lead on this shot by Lavelle, but it's an air ball, and the rebound is collected for Southeastern Oklahoma State by Cody Clouette.
Maybe not the shot we wanted.
It remains a 47-45 lead for Southeastern. Now it's 49-45 as R.J. Weeks on the counterattack goes in for the slam dunk. And the Savage Storm leads 49-45. R.J. Weeks now with 6 points. Andre Lavelle with the basketball for Arkansas Tech. Goes to the left wing, hands it off to B.J. Johnson. Passes on the baseline for Wes Harris. Nice feed for Roberts. Roberts fumbled it for a moment, got it back. Spin move, layup, up and good for Darrell Roberts. Darrell able to play through some contact there to make the layup. 11:27 left, and it's 49-47 Southeastern. Drive by Clouette. Throws it out in the right corner for Sternberger. Three-pointer way off. Defensive rebound, Talon Peter. He's got Johnson on his left. Peter stops on the right wing. Now the Wonder Boys will run a half-court set down by 2 with 11:07 to go.
Good job. Take it out, set it back up.
Lavelle goes left, gets a ball screen from Wes Harris. Now a feed for Roberts on the left side. Roberts will try a three for the lead. It is off to the left. Defensive rebound, Brennan Burns of Southeastern Oklahoma State. Into the front court, Sternberger. Cut off on the right baseline by Darrell Roberts. They throw it out to the perimeter and swing it for Clouette. Clouette dribbles from the top of the key, passes right side for Leslie. Three-pointer is in and out, no good. Defensive rebound, Wes Harris of Arkansas Tech. Another chance for the Wonder Boys to tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. 10.5 minutes left at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Wonder Boys trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Savage Storm trying to extend a 5-game winning streak. Roberts lobs it right wing for Talon Peter. That's a three-pointer. It is short. Defensive rebound, Brennan Burns. Burns brings it up, goes to the left wing. Guarded by B.J. Johnson. Dribbles right, passes right. Clouette thought about a 3, instead gives to Sternberger. Back to Burns. They swing it left side for Leslie. He sets himself for 3 and makes it. Kyle Leslie with his 3rd three-pointer. And it's 52-47 Southeastern, and timeout is called. Southeastern Oklahoma State leads 52-47 with 9:56 remaining at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. It is a 1-minute break. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
ABC Children's Academy is currently enrolling with 14 locations in Pope, Johnson, and Yell County. ABC provides all-day child care, as well as a variety of enrollment options for families, including Arkansas Better Chance for ages 3 to 5, plus more. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info, and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person, or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world one student at a time.
Folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, I'd like to take a moment not only to thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that we put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. their family to yours. Thank you. From Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
9 minutes and 56 seconds to go. Southeastern Oklahoma State 52, Arkansas Tech 47. And we check with Kelly Davis for an update from the GAC scoreboard.
Right now, it's UA Monticello women 49, Southwest Oklahoma 37. That is 7:26 to go in that game. The other women's contest, Southern Arkansas 58, Northwest Oklahoma 46. There's 7 minutes to go in that game. On the men's side, Harding trails East Central 64-48. And it is also the only other men's game going on right now.
Arkansas Tech has shot itself back into this game in the second half. 9 of 16, 56% since halftime for the Wonder Boys, including 4 of 10 from the Mr. Break and Lube three-point arc. Wonder Boys with the basketball following the timeout. Behind the back dribble, Talon Peter draws 3 defenders, gives to Gosnell. Out to Roberts, left of center, top of the key. Hand off to Camarad. Tommy dribbles right. Free throw line jumper is short. Briley got a piece of it, and the defensive rebound cleared by Landon Condiff of Southeastern. For the Savage Storm, it's Landon Condiff, Brennan Burns, Robert Briley, Aaron Jacob, and R.J. Weeks. For Arkansas Tech, Cade Schaefer, Tommy Camarad, Darrell Roberts, Nico Gosnell, and Talon Peter. Briley hands it off to Weeks. Weeks goes right, feeds on the wing for Burns. Burns into the corner for Condiff. Camarad all over him, 6 on the shot clock. Out to Burns. Burns goes right, down the baseline, floating 12-footer, no good. Rebound, shot clock violation on Southeastern Oklahoma State. And the basketball goes back to Arkansas Tech with 8:59 to play, and we have timeout on the floor. 8 minutes and 59 seconds remaining in Russellville. Southeastern Oklahoma State 52, Arkansas Tech 47. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding, special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
8 minutes and 59 seconds remaining. Southeastern Oklahoma State 52, Arkansas Tech 47. A look ahead to what's coming up for Arkansas Tech basketball. The Golden Suns and Wonder Boys will be at the Noble Complex in Shawnee, Oklahoma, Thursday night, 5:30 and 7:30 for games against Oklahoma Baptist. Next Saturday afternoon, we'll be at the Sawyer Center in Bethany, Oklahoma for a doubleheader against Southern Nazarene, 1 and 3 p.m. next Saturday. And you can hear it all right here on River Country, KCJC, and ArkansasTechSports.com. Jump hook for Nico Gosnell is short, but he draws a foul on Robert Briley. Briley picks up his second personal foul. And it'll be 2 shots from the A Better Way Realty free throw line for Nico Gosnell.
Yeah, he was really hoping for that and one right there.
Came up just a little bit short. Now he'll try 2. Nico, a career 56% free throw shooter, makes the first one. He will have another try. An opportunity to make it a 1-possession game if he can make this second one. Nico 58% from the line this year. He misses that one. Defensive rebound by Brennan Burns of Southeastern Oklahoma State, but they throw it away. Steal by Darrell Roberts. Then Darrell steps on the near sideline, and the basketball will go right back to Southeastern Oklahoma State. It'll be Landon Condiff to make the inbound pass for Southeastern.
Scoring table repair there. Good job, Sam.
Nothing to it. Multitasking. Brennan Burns over the timeline, defended by Cade Schaefer. Passes right side to Weeks. He gives it back to Burns. Burns goes right, throws it cross court to Weeks. Weeks dribbles to the free throw line, stops there, defended by Talon Peters, shovels it out to Condiff. Condiff goes left, guarded by Darrell Roberts. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Defensive rebound, Nico Gosnell of Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys have it down by 4 with 8:15 remaining. Top of the key, Cade Schaefer on the dribble. Goes left, throws it out to Camarad. Open look at three, off to the left. Defensive rebound, Landon Condiff of Southeastern Oklahoma State. Savage Storm push it. Condiff brings it up. Goes to the left wing. Now reverses course, goes right. 15-foot jumper, no good. Defensive rebound, Cade Schaefer. Schaefer looks ahead for Talon Peter. Talon gives to Camarad. Slam dunk! Tommy Camarad with 7:47 left. The transition bucket for the Wonder Boys cuts the Southeastern lead to 52-50. Tommy Camarad with 8 points on the day. Drive, layup, no good. Offensive rebound, Jacob. Put back try is good. And then two bodies hit the floor. I believe they're going to count the basket for Jacob and call a foul, a pushing foul against Arkansas Tech's Tommy Camarad. His second personal foul. And to the free throw line for Southeastern to shoot one goes Aaron Jacob. Jacob now with 6 points and 7 rebounds. He is 2 out of 2 at the free throw line today. And we have timeout on the floor. 7 minutes and 31 seconds to go in Russellville. Southeastern Oklahoma State 54, Arkansas Tech 50 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. It's a 1-minute break. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
They say it greases the wheels of commerce. Everybody has to have a little now and then. If you're a little low on cash, bring your old unwanted or broken gold or silver jewelry into Joshua's Fine Jewelry and let us convert it into beautiful brand new cash. Take your girl out for a night on the town. Buy your mom something nice. If you're not using it, sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russell.
7 minutes and 31 seconds remaining. Southeastern Oklahoma State 54, Arkansas Tech 50. If the possession arrow were to become a factor again, it would favor the Savage Storm. Arkansas Tech has 2 timeouts left. Southeastern has 3. And at the free throw line, shooting 1, trying to complete a 3-point play, it is Aaron Jacob. Jacob, as we said, 2 of 2 at the free throw line today. A 78% free throw shooter on the year. He only had 1 point on Thursday at Harding. Now he has 7 points and 7 rebounds here tonight. 7:31 to go. And it's 55-50, a 5-point lead for Southeastern. Full court pressure by the Savage Storm. Pass to Camarad. He gets it ahead to Darrell Roberts. Now over the timeline with Cade Schaefer. 3 seconds to spare. Schaefer guarded by Sternberger. Gives the high post for Camarad. Camarad lobs it to the rim. Alley-oop and a foul. A 3-point play opportunity for Nico Gosnell on a beautiful feed from Tommy Camarad. Gosnell able to stuff it through the contact on the foul committed by Southeastern's, I believe, Landon Condiff.
I believe you're correct.
And it is his 3rd personal foul. Now Nico will try to complete the 3-point play. It is good. And with 7:16 to go, it is 55-53 as Gosnell with the 3-point play.
All right, let's get a stop here.
Nico now with 6 points on the day. Right side, Jet Sternberger. Gets it right back from Jacob. Sternberger tries to drive baseline. Darrell Roberts wouldn't let him. Hand off to Condiff, poked away out of bounds by Roberts. Darrell Roberts has been very good here defensively for Arkansas Tech.
Got a steal a while ago.
Been a big part of
some
holding.
rebounds.
Been a big part of holding Southeastern to just 39% shooting from the floor today, which is 8 percentage points below their season average. Left side, Jacob, 6 on the timer. Takes Camarad into the lane, misses the jump hook. Jacob gets his own rebound. Put back try blocked by both Camarad and Gosnell out of bounds. Now we got a shot clock reset right there. Hold on. We got a shot clock reset there. I guess yeah, the first one.
Back to 19,
yeah, the first one did draw her. Now they've got it right at 19. Drive by Landon Condiff. Condiff goes up for the layup try, up and good. Darrell Roberts tried to draw the charge, did not get the whistle.
Well, he got knocked down.
And that left Condiff alone to bank it home.
Definitely got knocked down.
Landon Condiff now with 9 points. Southeastern leads 57-53 with 6:28 to go.
We needed the other official that time to call the charge.
The Wonder Boys have never led in this game. Southeastern took the lead at 5-2 with 18:33 left in the first half. And the Savage Storm has been in the lead ever since. Left side, Camarad fakes the three. Right-handed dribble drive, gets to the cup. Layup up and good for Camarad. He's got 8 points now. Misspoke earlier, thought he had 8. Now he's got 8. 6:05 to go, and it's 57-55, a 2-point lead for Southeastern. Left corner three, no good. Defensive rebound, Tommy Camarad, and a chance for the Wonder Boys to tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Camarad for the lead. It is no good. Too strong. Offensive rebound, Gosnell out to Schaefer, and the Wonder Boys will reset offensively. Andre Lavelle and Talon Peter set to check back in for Tech at the next dead ball. Schaefer lobs it up to the rim. Gosnell receives the pass, goes to the cup, misses the layup, fights for his own rebound, a whistle, a foul, and it'll be Arkansas Tech's basketball on the baseline. Foul on Aaron Jacob. Jacob gets his second personal foul. It is team foul number 6 on Southeastern. And now Wes Harris, Talon Peter, and Andre Lavelle are all back in. Darrell Roberts, Cade Schaefer will check out. Now they're going to have to wait. Now they've updated that to 7 team fouls on Southeastern. And so this will be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Nico Gosnell, so Wes Harris won't check in just yet. He'll wait for Nico to make both of these free throws and tie the score. The front end of the 1-and-1 is up, and it is no good. Rebound, Southeastern. Landon Condiff out of there with it, and another chance for the Wonder Boys to get the score tied. Goes by the boards. Top of the key, Brendan Burns. Gives right side to Cluette. Three-pointer, too strong. Tip try by Condiff won't go. Rebound out of bounds to Arkansas Tech. Now Wes Harris will check in, and Nico Gosnell will check out. So it's Wes Harris, Talon Peter, Andre Lavelle, Tommy Camarad, and B.J. Johnson, the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech.
Good job, Nico.
Inbound pass for Lavelle. Lavelle bounce pass across to Camarad. Tommy over the timeline, picked up there by Cody Cluette, hands it off to Andre Lavelle. Another chance to tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go. This game disappearing quickly. Bounce pass on the baseline for Camarad. Looks down low. Bounce pass intended for Wes Harris, deflected by Brennan Burns, stolen by Cluette, ahead to Sternberger, ahead to Leslie, layup good, Kyle Leslie. He's got 14 points, 4:52 remaining, and it's 59-55 as a live ball turnover leads to an easy 2 for Southeastern Oklahoma State. Lavelle hands it off to Johnson. Johnson goes right, gives in the corner for Camarad. Tommy Camarad dribbles left, pass to Lavelle on the wing. Lavelle dribbles right to the top of the key, guarded by Cluette. Goes to the basket, layup try, no good. Cluette forced the miss, Kyle Leslie rebounded it, and all of a sudden momentum has shifted back to the Savage Storm.
Yep.
Wonder Boys had their chances to get it tied up or take the lead at 57-55, but now the Savage Storm has it up by 4 with 4:14 to go. Leslie, guarded by Wes Harris, backs him down into the lane, throws it out right wing for Condiff. Left-handed dribble drive, Condiff, layup, good, and a foul on Tommy Camarad. It'll be Camarad's either 3rd or 4th personal. We have him for 3. The official stats have him for 3. TK on the public address, I believe, is going to have him for 4. Of course, none of that matters. All that matters is whatever Pete Kelly has in the official book. I'm just not real sure what that is right now. Darrell Roberts will replace Camarad. The Arkansas Tech bench, I believe, is operating under the belief that Camarad has 4 fouls. Landon Condiff to the free throw line, trying to complete the 3-point play, which he does. Southeastern Oklahoma State has scored the last 5 points to rebuild its lead to 7 at 62-55 with 4:03 remaining. Inbound pass for Talon Peter. Gives it back to Darrell Roberts. Roberts guarded by Cluette, gets it over the timeline. Hands it off to Andre Lavelle. Lavelle goes to the right wing. Harris slips the screen, hand off to Peter. Peter drives, layup try, blocking foul on Southeastern. Kyle Leslie is the guilty party. That'll be his 4th personal foul, and it'll take us to the final media timeout of the game. 3 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in Russellville. Southeastern Oklahoma State 62, Arkansas Tech 55. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Do you need your wisdom or other teeth removed? Do you have a toothache? Are you considering dental implants to replace missing teeth or to help anchor a denture? Be sure to see Dr. Forrest
JC has a history in the roofing business.
Well, I grew up in it. I've been doing it full time 38 years. The Millers are just super people, very honest, hardworking people. It's a family atmosphere. Certainly the best move I've made in my life.
Your friends at Miller Roofing. See them of South Arkansas at Russellville and follow them on Facebook.
3 minutes and 46 seconds to go. Southeastern Oklahoma State 62, Arkansas Tech 55. The Wonder Boys have 2 timeouts left. Southeastern has 3. Possession arrow would favor the Savage Storm. Southeastern has been called for 8 team fouls, Arkansas Tech for 5, and so the Wonder Boys still have 1 to give before they put the Savage Storm into the bonus. Southeastern with a 22-7 edge in points off the bench today. Taylon Peter, B.J. Johnson, Darrell Roberts, Wes Harris, and Andre Lavelle, the 5 for Arkansas Tech. And Taylon Peter will be at the free throw line shooting 2 shots for Arkansas Tech. Taylon's first trip to the A Better Way Realty free throw line today. A 76% free throw shooter on the year. First one is up and good, front iron, backboard, and through for Taylon. As he gets his 15th point of the day to go along with 9 rebounds, closing in on his first double-double as a Wonder Boy. He makes them both. 3 minutes and 46 seconds to go. And the Southeastern lead is 62-57. Kelly, need about 2 or 3 stops in a row.
Yes, we do.
Bounce pass to the right wing for Clouette. Clouette defended by Darrell Roberts. Goes left. Hands it off to Sternberger. Sternberger has been very quiet here today. 1 of 7 from the floor. Burns goes right. Harris takes him on a switch. Pass out to Condiff. Condiff goes left. Gives on the wing for Sternberger. Sternberger jumper is rejected out of bounds by B.J. Johnson. And the Savage Storm will maintain possession, but with only 6 seconds on the shot clock and an emphatic blocked shot there by B.J. Johnson. Wonder Boys down by 5. Southeastern with the ball. They get it into Brennan Burns. Burns drives, layup try, rejected by Wes Harris, rebounded by Darrell Roberts. Fast break opportunity. Darrell pulls up, Southeastern recovers defensively, and the Wonder Boys will run a half-court set. 3:05 to go. Drive by Andre Lavelle. Stops, throws it out right wing for Darrell Roberts. Into the corner for B.J. Johnson. Johnson goes left, defended by Sternberger. Looks to penetrate, throws it back out to Taylon Peter. 9 on the shot clock. Taylon gets down the right side, kicks it out to Roberts. Roberts drives, feeds Harris. His layup try is good. Wes Harris with the bucket. His first field goal of the day. He's got 5 points, and Coach Mark Downey calls timeout. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in Russellville. Southeastern 62, Arkansas Tech 59. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, it is a 30-second break. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business. They take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5831 to get an estimate. Or you can always come by 2202 East 2nd Street and see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Southeastern Oklahoma State 62, Arkansas Tech 59. Wonder Boys trying to stop a 3-game losing streak and keep themselves in the upper echelon of the conference standings. Southeastern trying to extend a 5-game winning streak. Savage Storm has the ball following the timeout. Arkansas Tech now with just 1 timeout left. Full court pressure by the Wonder Boys. Southeastern able to manage it. And into the front court on the dribble comes Brennan Burns. Pass to the left side for Clouette. Arkansas Tech showing 2-3 zone here. Burns passes right side for Sternberger. Into the corner for Leslie. 14 on the shot clock. Sternberger, 12 to shoot. Back to Burns. Southeastern passive against the zone. Sternberger gets the ball across to Leslie. Leslie left-handed dribble drive. Gets to the free throw line. Throws it away. Errant pass looking for Condiff. Cutting to the basket. Coach Downey threw him a curveball with the zone. Southeastern probably never sees a zone defense as good as they are shooting the 3, and they didn't know what to do against it.
They just spread it out a little bit, created havoc in the passing lanes.
2:12 to go. Wonder Boys have the ball, down by 3. Andre Lavelle goes right, hands it off to Taylon Peter. Now to Wes Harris. Harris feeds Roberts down low. His shot is blocked by Clouette, rebounded by Kyle Leslie, and the Savage Storm will go the other way with its 3-point lead intact. Leslie goes to the left wing, hands it off to Sternberger. Sternberger, defended by Roberts, passes to Brendan Burns. Burns on the left wing, goes right. Into the lane, he got fouled by Andre Lavelle. Andre pushed him. That is Lavelle's third personal foul. And that was the one foul that Arkansas Tech had to give. Team foul number 6. And Southeastern will throw it in from the baseline with 20 on the shot clock and 1:43 left. A stop here would certainly help the Wonder Boys' business, down by 3 with 1:43 to go.
Absolutely.
Condiff gets it into Sternberger, left corner. Sternberger drives the baseline, bounce pass, whistle, and they say that Sternberger's pass was deflected out of bounds on the baseline by Arkansas Tech. Looked a couple of times like it was surely going to be a Savage Storm turnover. And now Coach Downey says, you guys want to take a look at that on the monitor, and lead official Robert Burris says, maybe we do, or maybe not. He's now over for a word with Coach Downey. Coach Downey crosses his arms across his chest and says that's okay. So I don't believe they will go to the monitor. I believe it's just going to be Southeastern's. Now maybe they will. 1 minute, 39 seconds to go. Southeastern Oklahoma State 62, Arkansas Tech 59. While they go to the monitor, let's check with Kelly for a GAC scoreboard update.
We've got some finals on the women's side for you. The other 2 games that were in progress. UA Monticello 61, Southwest Oklahoma 50. And it was Southern Arkansas 68, Northwest Oklahoma 56. So with that, Southwest Oklahoma drops to 6-9 on the conference season. Southern Arkansas improves to 6-9. UA Monticello improves to 6-9. And we've got Northwest Oklahoma falling to 4-11, as well as East Central at 4-11. Southeast Oklahoma 3-12. Your Golden Suns 10-5, still in third place right now. Oklahoma Baptist will play tomorrow at Henderson State, so we'll see if we're in a tie for third or own it outright.
The Savage Storm keeps the ball as a result of the review. Missed 3 by Leslie on the run out. Wes Harris lays it up and in. Wes Harris scores with 1:31 to go, and the Wonder Boys are back within 1 at 62-61. Southeastern with the ball. Right side, Brennan Burns gives it top of the key for Leslie. Handoff back to Burns. Burns drives, gets to the basket, rejected by Roberts, but a foul is called, I believe, on the other defender for Arkansas Tech.
Possibly, yes. Yes, it was.
Roberts had a clean block, but they say Andre Lavelle got him with the body. It is Lavelle's 4th personal foul, and it'll be 2 free throws for Brennan Burns, who goes to the line for the first time today. Burns is a 78% free throw shooter on the season, 8th in the conference in that category. He makes the first one, and it's a 2-point lead for the Savage Storm with 1:17 left. And now I believe we have a warning on the Arkansas Tech bench.
Yep.
Second free throw try forthcoming for Burns. An opportunity to once again make it a 3-point lead for the Savage Storm. Again, Southeastern took the lead at 5-2 with 18:33 left in the first half, and they've been in the lead ever since. There's only been 1 tie. That was at 2 apiece. The Wonder Boys have never led. Burns makes both free throws. R.J. Weeks is in. Condiff is out for Southeastern. And it's 64-61 Savage Storm with 1:15 to go as Andre Lavelle brings it up for Arkansas Tech. 2-3 zone defense for Southeastern now, as they throw the Wonder Boys the same curve that Arkansas Tech gave them. Feed for Roberts. Roberts kicks it out to Johnson, on to Peter. Now Lavelle on the left wing, 11 on the timer, 57 seconds left in the game. Wonder Boys down by 3. Talon Peter with the basketball, gives to Roberts. Durrell steps back, 3-pointer to tie is short. Rebound, Kyle Leslie of Southeastern. Wonder Boys have to have a stop now. Down by 3 with 43 seconds to go. Brennan Burns over the timeline, and he's fouled by Andre Lavelle, and I think that'll be the end of the day for Andre.
His 5th.
I've got him for 5, and that's indeed the 5th foul on Andre Lavelle. Or at least that's what I and Tom Kammerling have.
Yes,
Tommy Camerat has checked into the game for Arkansas Tech.
that is his
Wes
5th.
Harris is out. Now we'll check and see. Maybe that was not the 5th on Lavelle. Just the 4th, apparently, as Pete Kelly is not stopping things. So now Andre Lavelle is checking out. And Cade Schaefer is in. I'm not sure anybody's really sure exactly how many fouls a couple of guys have. Lavelle is out. Unclear if he's fouled out or not. Burns' free throw is up and good. He makes the front end of the 1-and-1 with 39.3 seconds to go. That makes it a 2-possession lead for the Savage Storm. Second try for Burns is good. He got them both. It's a 5-point lead. The Wonder Boys have to have a bucket this trip down. Cade Schaefer stays in. I'm going to read that as interpreting that Andre Lavelle did indeed foul out of the game. Talon Peter with it for Arkansas Tech, defended by Condiff. Passes right side to Johnson. Now Arkansas Tech will use its final timeout. 26 seconds remaining. Southeastern leads 66-61. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Tree
26 seconds remaining. Arkansas Tech with the basketball. Southeastern Oklahoma State leading 66-61. Possession arrow remains in the favor of the Savage Storm if it becomes an issue. Both teams are in the bonus. Both teams in jeopardy of having to shoot one more 1-and-1 possibly, as there's 8 team fouls both ways. Talon Peter, Darrell Roberts, Cade Schaefer, Tommy Camarade, and B.J. Johnson report for Arkansas Tech. Brennan Burns, R.J. Weeks, Cody Cluett, Jet Sternberger, and Kyle Leslie for Southeastern Oklahoma State. And the Wonder Boys will throw it in from the far sideline with 26 seconds remaining, down by 5. Gotta have a bucket here. Talon Peter will make the inbound pass. Cade Schaefer receives it. Schaefer goes right. 2-3 zone defense by Southeastern. Roberts hands it off to Peter. He shoots over the zone for 3. It's no good. Defensive rebound, Brennan Burns. 15 seconds left. Got to foul him. Pass to Leslie. Leslie dribbles, gives it back to Burns, and he's fouled with exactly 10 seconds remaining. And it's not looking good now, as Burns will be shooting a 1-and-1 with 10 seconds remaining. And if there's going to be any hope, you pretty well have to have Burns miss the front end of this 1-and-1.
Then get a quick bucket.
66-61 Southeastern with 10 seconds left. And Burns back to the free throw line where he's 4 out of 4 today. He's got 15 points in the ball game. First try for Brennan Burns is good. And if he makes this one, it'll be completely over. That'll be a 3-possession game with 10 seconds left. Burns with some clutch free throws down the stretch. His second try is good. Brennan Burns, 6 out of 6 at the free throw line over the final minute 17. Timeout called by Southeastern. The Savage Storm leads 68-61. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast position in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball. Exactly 10 seconds left in the ball game. Southeastern Oklahoma State 68, Arkansas Tech 61. And the Savage Storm with those clutch free throws down the stretch by Brennan Burns. And the Wonder Boys, especially after Andre Lavelle fouled out, it became difficult for Arkansas Tech to execute its offense.
Yeah. Take away a key piece to the offense, especially on the, protecting the ball and handling the ball. Makes a big difference.
Now the Wonder Boys will have to go the length of the floor and try to get up a quick 3 and then hope for a miracle. Wonder Boys staring at a 4th consecutive loss as they get ready to go on now a very difficult 2-game road trip to Oklahoma against Oklahoma Baptist on Thursday and then Southern Nazarene on Saturday. Darrell Roberts, Cade Schaefer, B.J. Johnson, Tommy Camarad, and Talon Peter, the 5 on the floor. Inbound for Schaefer. Schaefer over the half court, goes to the left side, gives to Roberts, to Camarad. His three-pointer is no good. Rebound Southeastern, and that's the ball game. Our final score in Russellville is Southeastern Oklahoma State 68 and Arkansas Tech 61. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 30 seconds and then come back to talk it over with Coach Downey. Wonder Boys lose. This is Arkansas Tech basketball. Back with you at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, where the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys have fallen to 11-10 overall and 9-6 in the Great American Conference. Southeastern improves to 14-6 overall, 11-4 in the league. It's the 6th consecutive win for the Savage Storm, the 4th consecutive loss for the Wonder Boys, who had won 11 out of 13 before that. Wonder Boys were much better defensively today, just could not make the critical plays, the critical moments. We'll be joined here momentarily by Mark Downey, the head men's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech University, following this 7-point home loss to Southeastern Oklahoma State. And, Coach, I went back and made a quick count here on my play-by-play. I believe there were 5 different occasions in the last, I'm going to have to go back and look at it one more time, 5 different occasions in the last 12 minutes, got it down to 2 points or less, and just couldn't get a stop and couldn't get over that hump. But so many opportunities there in those last 12 minutes.
Yeah, just couldn't get a stop late in the game when you needed it. Made a run at them, 68 points. You hold them to 68 points, you should win. Disappointed we got out-rebounded. We got out-coached in the last 2 minutes of the game. I didn't know Andre had 4 fouls, and we're telling him to foul, and I didn't know that. That's on me and our staff. And then they went zone at the end of the game, and it was a good move. When that happens, when a team goes zone like that late in the game, you just got to have somebody go make a play. And we didn't have that late in the game. We missed some shots and just got out-coached. We continue to just struggle from the three-point line, 5 of 23. I thought we got good looks tonight. The guys played hard and they battled. We just made some not very smart decisions defensively late in the game. Like you said, when we needed to get a stop, we couldn't get a stop. And then again, early in the game is where we got beat. We just didn't finish at the rim, weren't very good at scouting report. And again, that's on me. I got to get these guys to figure it out. Got to figure it out somehow.
7 games left in the regular season. It's disappointing because you lose the game, but it did feel like a step forward. It was better than Thursday night, and it was really good to see Wes Harris back in the lineup. He gave you some good minutes. And as you look forward now to what will be a very tough road trip to Oklahoma, I feel like a little bit of momentum can be generated out of this, because it did feel like a better performance than what we saw Thursday and maybe the couple of games before that.
Yeah, we've got to be better. We got to protect our house. It just puts us in a really tough spot to now have to go on the road. And I do feel like we play better. I do. I think we have some momentum, and we'll try to build on that. But just puts us in a really tough spot going forward. We've got to we got a tall order. Oklahoma Baptist came in here and started this mess with us. Kind of going in the wrong direction, I felt. Yep. And they're going to be ready to play, and they've lost a couple tough ones. And it'll be a tough trip, and it's always a long trip, but it'll be a tough trip. And you get Oklahoma Baptist, and then you turn around and get a team that's about as hot as anybody. So, but Henderson State played them well last night too. So, we'll keep fighting and keep battling, and then hopefully we can get off this miserable train we're on.
All right, Coach. We'll see you out there.
I appreciate it. Glory to God.
That is Mark Downey, the head men's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech University, following a 68-61 home loss this afternoon to Southeastern Oklahoma State. The Savage Storm today was 22 of 59 from the floor. That is 37%, including 7 out of 28, 25% from three-point range. Southeastern came in shooting 40% from three-point range this year. The Wonder Boys hold them to 25%. As Coach Downey said, if you hold them to 68 points, you expect to win. That was not the case here today. The Savage Storm, 17 out of 19 at the free throw line, including 6 out of 6 by Brennan Burns in the final minute 17 to hold off the Wonder Boys in this one. Arkansas Tech, 23 of 59 from the field. That's 39%, including 5 of 23 from the Mr. Break and Lube three-point arc, 22% from that distance. And Arkansas Tech was 10 of 14, 71% at the A Better Way Realty free throw line. Southeastern out-rebounds Arkansas Tech today, 39 to 38. The Savage Storm with 11 assists and 9 turnovers. Arkansas Tech with 11 assists and 11 turnovers. The Savage Storm had a 22 to 11 edge in points off the bench. Leading the way for Southeastern today was Brennan Burns with 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. 14 points for Kyle Leslie. He also had 9 rebounds, 4 more three-pointers for Kyle Leslie. That makes 20 three-pointers he's made in his last 3 games. 12 points for Landon Condiff. He led that surge off the bench for Southeastern Oklahoma State, along with Aaron Jacob, who had 7 points and 8 rebounds. His rebounding was a big factor. 6 points for R.J. Weeks, 5 points for Cody Cluette, 4 points for Jet Sternberger. The Wonder Boys really took away some of Southeastern's biggest weapons in Cluette and Sternberger, but others, including Landon Condiff, stepped up for the Savage Storm. 3 points for Robert Briley. Arkansas Tech led in a losing effort by Talon Peter. His first double-double as a Wonder Boy, 16 points and 10 rebounds for Talon. Arkansas Tech also got 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists from Andre Lavelle. 8 points apiece from B.J. Johnson and Tommy Camarad. Wes Harris had 7 points and 4 rebounds in his return to the Arkansas Tech lineup. Nico Gosnell, 6 points, 5 rebounds. 2 points apiece today for Cade Schaefer and Darrell Roberts. Roberts made big contributions defensively here today. Jonathan Mercera also appeared in the game for Arkansas Tech as Southeastern Oklahoma State wins it 68-61. Sixth consecutive win now for Southeastern Oklahoma State as the Savage Storm improves to 14-6 overall, 11-4 in the league. The Wonder Boys with a 4th consecutive loss, matching the 4-game losing streak they had to begin the season. The Wonder Boys fall to 11-10 overall and 9-6 in the Great American Conference. With 7 games remaining in the regular season, we turn to Kelly Davis for any final scoreboard updates or general reflections that he might have.
No, the only thing that we have left is Golden Sun softball right now, and they have a 2-0 lead over Oklahoma Christian, and that is in the top of the 7th. The Golden Suns are batting right now, so if they can add to that 2-run score and then hold Oklahoma Christian to just at least 1 run in the bottom of the 7th, then they will have a split today, and they will move to 3-1 on this early softball season. And the Wonder Boys getting ready to have first pitch starting at 5 o'clock. You can go to ArkansasTechSports.com and find the link there and watch some baseball as we wrap up basketball here. But that's all I've got. Right on.
There was no joy in Russellville today. Southeastern Oklahoma State comes to Tucker Coliseum and sweeps Arkansas Tech. Our final scores today in the women's game, Southeastern Oklahoma State 72 and Arkansas Tech 68. And then in the nightcap, the Southeastern Oklahoma State men defeat the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys 68-61. We want to send along special thanks to the athletics communications professionals from these 2 institutions, Matt Thomas and his crew at Southeastern Oklahoma State, as well as Daniel Gallegos and his outstanding team here at Arkansas Tech University, as well as Eric Moyer from the GAC office for providing us with all of the facts and figures that we shared with you here today. We thank John Henderson, who did a great job, as always, as our chief studio engineer. We thank the many sponsors who make it possible. And thanks to you for listening. Our next broadcast of Arkansas Tech Athletics on River Valley Radio will come your way Thursday night from the Noble Complex in Shawnee, Oklahoma, as the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns and Wonder Boys will take on the Oklahoma Baptist Bison. That's 5:30 and 7:30 Thursday night, right here on River Country KCJC and ArkansasTechSports.com. Until then, from my broadcast partner, Kelly Davis, I'm Sam Strassner, reminding you that Jerry says, fight on. So long, everybody.